Hello all. Good morning. Thank you for joining our Q2 Virtual Hub meeting. I hope you find these meetings very inspiring and engaging. We would love to have your feedback. We are 6 months through this year, and man, does time ever fly. Along with that, there's been a lot happening at RWC, as you will hear from the other speakers in the presenting shortly. There have been so many strategic initiatives that each department has been working on in Q1 and Q2. I'm really proud of the team, of the accomplishments, and indeed all of you, because sometimes change isn't easy. As a leadership team, we've we met in the last 2 weeks of June to map out our strategic objectives for the remainder of the year. We had an off-site meeting at 1133 Melville. As some of you on the call today would remember that project because you would have worked on it. It's a great building, has great views and great amenity areas. We were able to have our meeting off-site as a leadership team so we can focus on the business and improving it. Congrats to everyone that came out to the barbecue. We had to celebrate to our no lost time days for Q1. It was a great milestone to hit, and I know it takes a very concentrated effort from everyone on the team to achieve this. Before I pass it over to Travis, I want to put a plug in for our family barbecue coming up in August. I want to see you all there and your families. Don't forget to RSVP Carmen. She's been doing a wonderful job of sending out reminders. It's an important event for RWC as it's somewhat of a tradition, and it's a great opportunity to connect with your colleagues. With that, I want to pass it on to Travis so you can hear all about the exciting stuff he's got to say. And don't forget to stay hydrated this summer as it's going to be a hot one.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Q2 Virtual Hub. I just wanted to give you a quick update on projects that we've completed and are now started or underway. So we've completed Capstan Station now. That job's done. We've completed Sandvik. We've completed Mills Memorial and Terrace. We completed Fire Hall 4. We also completed the last phase of Buchanan at UBC. The Burrard Station escalator project was completed. Halifax and Willingdon Purchase Center and Lululemon North. So we got a lot of projects completed this quarter, or sorry, in Q2. So very exciting to see some of those projects come to an end. Some projects we have underway right now or getting started is Caribou Hospital, finally getting started on that. So Rob Nelson's going to be heading out there at the end of the month and probably having Dwayne start with them while we're waiting for next phase of Kelowna Airport to start probably after the Labor Day long weekend. So he'll go out there and there'll be some boarding walls to get started, but the full project still doesn't go until the end of the year. So we'll be there in early 2025. NSP exterior is getting closer to being complete. The west tower is almost complete. The east tower has got a couple floors to go. The 6 to 11 at NSP, which we also got there. I believe we're framing on level 8, just behind the exterior. And thank you to Anthony for taking on that project, and also thank you to Dara for the exterior. It's been impressing everybody when they drive by to see how much we get done in a year. NSP podium, we're finally getting to the drywall stage. We're about 90% framed. And thank you to Killian for stepping up to the plate and keeping this part under control. It's been easily the hardest part of the project so far with everything and how the job started. And also want to thank Evan for level 2 and how well he's done up there. He's been a big part of the team, and we're very thankful for him being part of the project. There's probably another 120 people on that job. I'd like to say thank you as well. You've all been a great example of why people hire RWC. We've done a very good job at serving our customer there. Premise B2 at the Post. So I just want to thank, we're probably going to finish ahead of schedule there. It looks like we're completing before the end of Q3. So yeah, thank you to Jake and Cam. Your professionalism and customer support, you've been a big part of why we look forward to a lot of projects with Turner. UBC Rec North is well into the drywall and taping, and we're hoping to be complete in early Q4. Thank you to Luke, keeping up with a major project at UBC when you had a newborn just coming to the family. I know that couldn't have been easy, and we're very grateful for the time you've given us there. Royal Columbia is getting closer to being complete. We're boarding and taped, and most of T-bar should be done before the end of quarter three. Again, too many to thank here. It's been a rough job with very few rewards, and but we've all gotten past the challenge, and we're dedicated to finishing this job. So I want to thank everyone that's been involved in that one. Maybe we'll laugh about this one day. Oak Ridge is making good progress, and we're looking to be complete by the end of the year. So special thanks to Carl who stepped up to this one. Super, he's been on that project for the most part, but has also been working on other projects. So it's left Carl there to handle most of it, and it's a very big job, and it's been a tough place to start as a foreman, but he stepped up to it. So thank you very much. Canaccord at 1185. That's where Supri's been hanging out, and thank you very much, Supri. These clients have wanted a lot, and they've got some pretty sharp deadlines, and I don't know where you get the sleep, but I'm very glad you did, and hopefully we can get through this soon. Very much appreciated. Um, yeah, and just a big thank you to everyone out there. It's everything you guys are bringing to the project is why our customers are hiring us to take on these one, why they trust us to finish their projects. So yeah, thank you to everyone out there and what you're doing, and I hope you get some time to enjoy a bit of the summer. I know so far it's been a pretty hot one. And yeah, thank you very much, and I'll pass you on to Lisa.
Thanks, Travis. Good morning, everyone. Now I'm just going to give everybody a financial overview of how our first two quarters have performed at RWC. Q1 and Q2 revenue has remained quite steady, and this by no means is an indication of how slow we were, because if we were to compare ourselves to the previous year, we were actually doing quite well. It's just in regards to how we were anticipating we were going to perform, and we were expecting a lot higher revenues for the first two quarters. This is actually translating to delayed starts for some of these projects into Q3 and Q4, where we're anticipating to really pick up in terms of the revenue. And you're going to noticeably see this on the job sites as well, especially if you're at the larger projects like New St. Paul's. In terms of our department, John, our newest controller, has been successfully supporting the different sites in office request. This involves building some templates that are going to enhance everyone's day-to-day operations. So one of the templates that he has produced is a labor cost to complete tracking, which our site foremen, supervisors, and our PMs have been utilizing to better project their cost to completes for labor. Another spreadsheet is the earned value template, still in the testing phase at the moment, but we're planning to implement this with some of our larger projects for our PMs to use. And then there's the payroll, subsidy, and hourly files that we send over to the supervisors and the PMs to really catch any missed time that we're having. That's one of our pain points, is having missed time on payroll, which we don't want to happen. And if we can get the cooperation from the sites to vet these hours before payday happens, this will definitely minimize or eliminate any missed time that we're having. Some changes to the finance department is Lindsay, who's our newest addition to the finance department. She is currently in the accounts payable position. And then the newest transition, even for us, is a very quick transition, is to be the payroll specialist, since Colin transitioned over to the estimating department. I'm hoping that all of you have noticed this to be a smooth transition, as did we. Of course, there's some learning during the process, but for the most part, we would say that it was quite smooth. As well, Lindsay's always continually trying to improve the payroll process on site and in the office. Brenda has been moving more away from AP and focusing more on the month end and a support that John might have. So she's still focused on the accounts receivable support, but just kind of some other back end things that you might not visibly see, but definitely noticeable on our month end closure. And lastly, I just want to give a big shout out to the finance team because we've been working so hard on just increasing our efficiencies, which is leading to quicker turnaround times to produce the financials for the shareholders to review. And this, as a result, helps out with any strategic planning that will allow them to plan anything in the future. And now I'm going to pass this on to Roop.
Thank you, Lisa, and thank you to everyone who has joined our town hall quarter 2 session. Just want to kick things off and chat about our PICO award, jump into the supervisor scorecards, talk a bit more about our perks and events, and finish off with safety and SALAS. At the end of each quarter, you will have the opportunity to nominate a colleague who you believe exemplifies our 8 RWC ways. The employee who stands out in demonstrating these values throughout the year will be awarded a prize valued at $1,000. We would like to thank Mike Evers, Rob Nelson, and Camille. Over the last 2 quarters, they have received the most nominations. Thank you to the 3 of you for breathing the 8 RWC ways in your day-to-day. With that being said, we still have 2 more quarters to nominate our colleagues, inspire change, and be role models. As some of you may already know, our supervisor scorecard reviews are well underway for quarter 2. Dallas will be kicking things off over at RCH and plans to come to other sites this week and next week. The scorecards are pretty impactful. It provides a platform for supervisors and project managers to connect and discuss how the previous quarter went, and this allows for congruent goal setting, improvements, and more importantly, career development of all of our foremen, supervisors, and as well lead hands. Switching gears to perks and events. As you all know, with the recent changes in our HR department, we still plan on continuing pizza lunches, possible pop-ups, and doing team building activities. So stay tuned for more pop-ups during the summer months. And more importantly, stay tuned for the announcement of our new HR generalist. Switching gears to safety, over the coming weeks, there will be some changes to our health and safety department. We plan on hiring a corporate CSO to work alongside with Will and myself. Our goal is to transform our health and safety department so that safety culture is consistent across all sites. We will be focusing more on continuous improvement opportunities such as safety prevention and optimizing the use of SALAS. Last but not least, with the entire leadership team at RWC, we would like to thank everyone for their efforts in maintaining a lost time injury-free workplace, not only in quarter 1, but also quarter 2. We plan on celebrating these accomplishments sometime in August, where we will celebrate by having a barbecue either before the family barbecue or after the family barbecue, depending on how busy things are. Thank you, everyone. I will now hand things off to Kevin, who will chat a bit more about estimating.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining, and thanks very much, Roop. So tuning into the pre-construction side of things here, RWC, we got a few project awards. We got the Broadway Subway project, 6 stations. We were awarded the drywall steel stud package and currently are still bidding the metal ceiling package. We are awarded Douglas College Phase 3, which is an addition to the current work that's already proceeding at Douglas College. And we also were awarded the James Cowan Theatre, which is a new theater up by Canada Way. And this project is with Ledcor. Also, we're still pursuing some projects in Alberta. The business development there is still taking place, and we're hoping to land our first project soon. And then later in quarter 3 here, we're open here on a few projects that we've been working hard on during the last quarter, and even the last half of 23. Some of these projects we've been working on for a while. So those projects are Vancouver Art Gallery. We're hoping to get that one all across the line, and we've been supporting the lead core team there quite heavily and for pre-construction. Another project with lead core would be the wood fiber LNG project up in Squamish. I'm sure everyone's heard a lot about that in the news, but we are pursuing that one and looking to hear some good news. Slocan redevelopment project is also with Ledcor. It's a nice project for the Children's Hospital, and we're just waiting and we know Ledcor has been awarded the project now, and we're waiting to hear more from them. 808 Royal Lab is a project for Douglas College. It has 10 floors of academic and 10 floors of residential student housing. So that's with Graham. So we're hoping to hear some good news. YVR 21 North Tower is a project. The Post, I'm sure everyone knows the Post. We've been working at that in that building for quite a number of years now. But we're over to the North Tower. Several floors for Turner that's come out, and we're really going hard after it to secure the whole project. Confederation Park Community Center is also with Turner. That project doesn't start until 2026, but we're looking heavily at it. And then also BC Place. There's a lot of work going on in BC Place that we're hoping to capture. All this work is for the some of it has to be done before the Taylor Swift concert, and the rest of it is being completed for FIFA 2026. We're hoping to get some work in that building. I think they have about 13 tenders, 13 different projects going on in BC Place. So, and all that work is with Etro Construction. So a lot of stuff that's in the queue, and we're waiting to bring across the line and keep everyone busy. So obviously we're still focused on bidding the right projects to ensure project success. So that's it from the update from the pre-construction and estimating side of things, and I'll pass it back off to Larry. And thank you very much for tuning in.
Thanks, Kevin. As you can all see, there's many wonderful things happening here at RWC for the next little bit. And don't forget, we'd love your feedback on how you find these sessions, and we will try and act on your feedback. But everyone, have a great day, and we look forward to connecting at the barbecue. Thank you.